Hello, Ana Pau, how are you?
Hi, Valeria. I'm fine with this pandemic. I have a good days and bad days, but with a lot of health that it's important today.
Yes, I agree with you. I'm the same, trying to take everything at home with my parents and my brothers. Enjoying my dogs, and I really want to, them.
Yes, I want to Frida meet your three dogs. And hey, I have a good and great idea. Um, because we always talk about the pandemic, love, university, blah 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 blah. And I was taking a bath, and I remembered that one day you told me that you were not in favor to the legalization of weed. And do you still think the same?
Yes, I'm still against the legalization of weed. I think that Mexico is a country that is not really for yet ready for that step.
Well, first, I want to emphasize that I have never used any type of drug. But however, I have many friends who use weed every day, and I have been in several debates on the subject. And as well, I like to watch movies and read articles on this kind of stuff. So I believe that behind all the addictions that people carry out, there is a reason for everything.
Imagine how many children it had been offered to and get addicted, then do nothing with their lives.
Yes, like cannabis is the most widely used illegal substance in the world, and the debate about the legalization has been in the street for a long time because products like tobacco and alcohol are accepted on the market, which have shown to harmful effect on health. So I'm in favor of legalization because my grandmother has a bone disease that really only relaxes the weight.
Yes, I agree, but I should only be used in certain cases, like your grandma, and it should only be under a doctor's authorization and prescriptions.
Yes. O sea, sorry. Like here, I have a important fact. Promote access to health thanks to its therapeutic and medicinal virtues scientifically proven in the world and with fewer harmful of secondary effects than various chemical medicines.
I agree with your point. It is effective to reduce pain, but I only agree with the medical use because when people use this for recreational reasons, they use this drug.
Yes, you have a point because all my life I have thought that telling a person like don't do it, no, 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 unconsciously makes you want to do a forbidden thing. This is how we all act in all the persons. And I read an article, a Canadian article that says that when Canada legalized weed, the percentage of consumer was low.
Yes, and about, but in my opinion, Mexico is not ready for the legalization of weed. If this does happen, cartel and drug dealers are going to terrorize people because selling drugs what they profit from and because of delinquents rate will go up.
I'm not sure about. Will you be more specific, please?
Yes, one of the most economic income drug dealers have come from selling weed. If the use and distribution of marijuana becomes legal, then we will lose a huge part of this income. This will lead to the creation of the new drugs and hipster delinquency activity. This is the reason I'm saying is not ready. Mexico is not ready for the legalization, and it's because Mexico is corrupt.
Okay, you have a point there. Do you know someone who has died from consuming weed, or why you hate this plant?
No, but I with weed because dependency and it can be gate for the use hardcore drugs.
Okay, I want to tell you recent data. that is here in Mexico, 40%, 45% of the population is in favor of the legalization of medicinal and recreational use of marijuana, and according to the national survey.
Let me tell you something many people who today not dare to try with because it's not it's restrict. Although so if we're legal, some not only adults but young people, adolescents and even children will be something in beginning is sad bad addiction and destruction.
Yes, like 15% of the people believe that this decision will be contribute, yes, to reducing violence and insecurity here in Mexico, as well taking a power away from those who lead the drug cartels. Like, I agree with them, because when weed is legalized, this type of work will no longer dangerous or distributed. That it's possible the shootings and insecurity in Mexico will be benefit.
Not necessarily. Did you know the statistics prove and that improves percent of crimes are committed under the influence of drugs and especially weed? The prisons are full of criminals who will not have community and crime if they have not take drugs. Anyways, I'm glad we discussed on this topic so we could share here and even learn new concepts and ideas.
Yes, I was glad to see you return to exchange the ideas and thoughts on an issue that I think will always be a controversial issue here in Mexico specifically. And I have to admit that if they haven't legalized it for something,
It
uh,
was a pleasure talking to you about such an interesting topic and about.
bye, Valeria. We can see
Bye.
you on WhatsApp and say hello to your family and your dogs. And I hope to see you soon.
Dale. Bye.
Bye.